what you're doing. Tell us what you're doing.
Putting bolts in.
Open on the box. Grab two of those metal things. Be careful with all this metal because it's sharp and it can cut you. Yeah. Preston, be careful. Do this edge like that.
Ow.
So don't slide your hand on it, okay?
Okay. This is ugly.
And that's your job for all of the pieces.
Every single one?
We'll work on this. Just don't forget the road.
Can I videotape?
Easy
Videotaping me.
one.
You have to talk.
You have to get your bolts. Oh, you already got some?
I have to.
What's up, guys? I've been going through the blueprints here, moving stuff, getting it ready, putting the clips on like you seen Preston doing. It's dark, getting dark, but you can see the clips. He bolted, and my wife bolted all the clips on the bottoms. And then I was watching online, and they've got a hand use thing to lift these beams. You bolt them together, stand them up so they're, you know, A-shape, slide the thing under and you wheel it up. So I put up my side supports there, bolted on nice and solid. Those are a few 100 pounds, those are heavy. And I'll wheel it up to match right here where the holes are, you know, with a ladder, and just bolt them together right there. So that one's up, and then I got this end wall going here. You're supposed to stand up the beams and then put those rafters on, but I put the end wall rafter on, hooked it to the beam, and then just walked it up. Got it to shoulder height, and then my wife pushed that little side up and I pushed the big side up. Stood it, you know, so it hinged onto the bolts. You know, when it stood up, it laid on the bolts, so you just had to move it and then it dropped down. It's nice and solid. The piece up there isn't bolted tight because it said to leave it a little loose so you can make the junction there. And if you look, you can see that it's, you know, it's off a little bit, but this will all flex and move. So that's what it's intended to do. But it's bolted down there and there. I'm going to run one purlin across right here to tie the two sections together for tonight. And then I'll have to get a ladder so I can get the second set of purlins and the high set and then up there done. But that's it so far. I'm just gonna tighten this stuff back up and get that purling. I think it's shit, it's one of, I think it's one of these right here, but I'll find out. And it's all lettered. I didn't realize that. I started reading the directions a little closer. Let me see if I can turn a light on. Here we go. There. In the beam, it's all lettered. It's got my name, but right there, EC1, and those clips, they're lettered. EC1, oh fuck, my hand don't bend that way. EC2. So if you look at the blueprints, it's labeled, and I didn't even notice that. So that makes it much easier. The most thing I had the biggest challenge with so far was figuring I would have had this done earlier, but this rafter that runs up, I didn't know if it went on the inside or the outside. And I had to, because there's a set of bolt holes that match the inside, same as the outside. So what I had to do is go watch the DVD, and I did it right. So at least it shows I did it right. So my door will go right between where the handprints are, kind of right here. So I'll work on all that shit tomorrow. But getting started, you know, this makes me feel good. What I'll do is this end wall, and then I'll work down to the beam there. So I'll frame out the garage doors, then come around that end wall, and then come back up this back wall. Maybe I'll do this end wall and do the front, they call it a sidewall, do the front sidewall, do the rear sidewall, and then stand that other end up. Something like that. I don't know yet. But anyhow, I need to get out going because it's getting dark. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Alright guys, let me turn this light on. Just so that I don't know what makes the light come on. Yeah, get rid of auto. There. You can see it's dark. The moon looks cool. I like that. Alright, it's hard to see, but this side's done. Well, not done, far from done, but going up. How about that? I got that girder in right there, and that helps stiffen it up since I wasn't able to get that because I couldn't stand this whole wall at one time without a couple other men. Me and my wife, no way. We started to, matter of fact, and I had that bolted up there and it started to bend, so I hurried and put it back down. But it's up, solid, bolted down tight. There's two more girts that go here. Then my door is going to be right here. So that's it. It's hard to see, but part one in the books. It's a wrap. And I'll talk at you guys later. Another shot of the moon. Look at that. Pretty cool. Have a good night.